Peace and love, y'all. This video is about spiritual awakening. And you see, I just tensed up like that? Yeah. Because for all y'all people that think that shit is Fruity Pebbles and Fruit Loops, it's not. It never has been. It never will be. Spiritual awakening is, in my point of view, is a lot of work. I mean, a lot of work, a lot of healing to the point you are throwing up and crying for days because of your anxiety, your stress, and healing is ugly. So with spiritual awakening for me, I went through multiple stages of doing with the shadow work, the inner child healing, the trauma healing. I had to deal with isolation. I had to isolate myself away from people so I could do that. And then isolating myself and choosing myself, I lost friends and family members that I had to have a funeral for, like just in this plane, because they no longer served a purpose to me, to my higher self. And that's the best thing that you're going is you versus you. So your lower self versus your higher self. And you got to do the work to get to that, to tap into the God in you. The depression was ugly with that, because you go into your mind, but you have to get out of it as well. But you got to dive deep in order to heal those aspects and those suppressed emotions, suppressed feelings, and suppressed memories. You're gonna go through some dark moments. And you don't have to go through that alone. Get a therapist or a spiritual mentor for any aspect. But spiritual awakening is not. It's your team, it's your ancestors grabbing your arm and dragging you down the damn street over glass, ice, needles, pins, potholes, like Red Cross Street. You and 1%. Imagine your mama dragging you by your wrist down Red Cross Street, butt naked. Cause you're gonna feel exposed. You are going to expose a lot of things about you. Like I said, spiritual awakening is not pretty. It's not you about to live love and light and crystals and divine being. No, that's not what that shit is about. You gonna cry. You gonna cry a lot. You gonna want to check out a few times, but you're stronger than that. You know what your goal is. For people that think that spiritual awakening and healing is love and light, or just that light, getting that peace, you got to work to get there, baby. You got to work to get there. Anybody can want that light, but like I said, it's like walking in a dark room and you don't know where the light switch is at. You got to find that light switch. You got to go through that dark room and look for that light switch, because it's not always right next to that door. So you got to put your hand on the wall, move around like this, try to feel for the light. Like, nah, walk in there. Get comfortable. Get real comfortable with being in the dark so you can understand. You can now see in the dark and you can automatically see where that light switch is at. Stop looking for it and sit with yourself and go through it. Oh, it's hard. It's going to be times when you want to stop and you need your rest. Do that. Because we don't want you. The spiritual awakening will test your mental. Will test a lot of things about you and your belief. It's going to make you want to give up and say, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be the one to do this. You may be healing generational curses. You may be healing a lot of things with yourself. You have to do the work to get to that light, that peace, that freedom inside yourself, to tap into your inner God, the God in you, your higher self. Spiritual awakening can never be just the butterflies. You got to go through those phases as that caterpillar. And while you're going through those phases, you got to try not to get eaten. And get eaten by what? Birds, other creatures, other insects. That's life. Those demons, those low vibrational people that could be coming after you while you're trying to go through your awakening to emerge into that beautiful butterfly. And when it's all said and done, you got to do it again. Don't ever think spiritual awakening is just a one-time thing. Oh, no. Rebirths too? though. That's the part that's gonna take you through it. So with my spiritual awakening, I went through depression. I went through loss. I went through grieving. I went through acceptance. I had to accept a lot of things about myself and a lot of things about people I was not ready for, but I had to get ready for. I was in a mental capacity at one time, overwhelmed. I did shrooms because I'm like, I need some type of help. And doing shrooms, and eventually after that, getting therapy. It was so many things I had to do to help me with that spiritual awakening. You don't have to do it alone, but it is a self thing. It is a self thing. Have some type of mentor guidance with you for those really dark times, for somebody to at least hold your hand in the dark. But pulling yourself up out of that and that spiritual warfare with yourself, because again, spiritual warfare is about self. Before you can go against the grain and what's outside your mind, body, and soul, you got to deal with yourself. Then you can take on the spiritual warfare with everything else. And you might not want to after dealing with what the hell you got to do with your inner self. It might be too much. You might get out of that matrix and be like, after I don't win myself over, I don't even want to deal with that. And you don't have to. Anybody that got to say something negative, anybody that's not for you, anybody that's not helping you prosper, speaking life into you, or motivating you, or supporting you at your best, even being around you at your lowest. Yeah. Get rid of them. Choose you. Never let a low vibrational person hold you down. Tear you down, keep you down. Choose yourself. Go through with everything that you need to go through to heal. Again, you're going to go through it. Anybody that says spiritual awakening is pretty fucking lying. Any spiritual advisor on any platform that says spiritual awakening is so beautiful. Oh, yeah. It's a beauty to it. It's some beauty to it. The other side and the outcome once you're done with certain parts, yeah. But you have to also understand with spiritual warfare and spiritual awakening and everything, you're going to always be healing and going through an awakening and rebirth. Always. And once you get that wrapped around your head thinking that, you just do this and do that and do that and you're done. Everything is peaches and cream after that. Wherever you got that from, take it back. Put it back, get your refund. So, spiritual awakening, get help while you're going through it. Tackle it alone because it's a self thing. But if you are far deep in with depression and things and you feel like you do need to talk to somebody and reach out, do that. Get a support system. Absolutely. I had to do it alone, but I still had some people I could call if I felt like I was at my ends meet. Because you're going to want to give up a few times and quit everything, and just it's good to have emotional support, spiritual support. But use your discernment on who you talk to this about. Because some people may know you're going through that and just pray on it in another way. And some people don't want you to have an awakening. Because they don't want you to find out who the fuck they are. Or what they are. So, peace, love, and light. I hope you get through your spiritual awakening as beautiful as you can. And as less strenuous as you can.